Morning guys, it's Monday. I hope you all had a great weekend. I'm going to start today off by showing you the Saturday knock, and then I'm going to go through what happened in the golfing world this weekend. So sit back, relax and enjoy, and I'll see you the other side of the knock footage. Yeah, ball hand, that's better. Got nowhere though in this wind. Yeah, that's a ball. Hey? Where was that in the first hole, man? That's miles out. So bad. Well, it's the club, but the direction's wrong. You're pin high, but you're miles right.
Great shot. Super shot that, Dave. Yep.
Yeah.
Well done. Go on. Yeah. Stop. Right. Yeah.
This week in golf, we have seen the long-awaited return of Tiger Woods. We've seen two of the Ladies European Tour's best going toe-to-toe in a playoff, and a guy called Wang win on the European Tour. So let's delve into this a little deeper, and I'm going to start with the LPGA Tour and the Pure Silk Bahamas LPGA Classic. Now, earlier on in the week, Lexi Thompson was flirting with shooting a 59 on a par 73 course, which by anybody's standards is pretty good golf. But in the end, she was outgunned in a playoff by Brittany Lacombe. I didn't see any of the footage, but from what I've read, I believe it was a really good duel on the final day, and a really good benchmark for the season ahead for the Ladies Tour. I'm going to move on now to the Farmers Insurance Open on the PGA Tour. Now, this was Tiger Woods' first start. He was paired with Dustin Johnson and Jason Day, so it was 3 TaylorMade staffers all off at the same time, and guess what? They all missed the cut. From what I've seen of the PGA Tour's footage as well, the first 2 days was all about them. So you didn't really see any of the leaders. Justin Rose didn't get much, even though he was, up there leading after the first 2 days. So pretty poor. The other thing that really annoys me about the PGA Tour coverage is just the sheer amount of adverts, or going back to the studio and that sort of stuff. Which really annoys me. Sky surely is a big enough company that they can go and stick their own cameras there. They don't need to share their footage with the NBC or the Golf Channel. It's just a bit ridiculous, but I digress. Anyway, so Tiger Woods made his long-awaited return to the golf scene after his Christmas layoff and his own tournament, which was no cut, and he missed the cut, which isn't really surprising. Yeah, as I was saying, Tiger Woods missed the cut. He shot rounds of 76 and 72 to finish at 4 over par. Not bad. He said in an interview that the golf was positive. He just didn't hole any putts. From what I could see, it wasn't so much that he didn't hole any putts. He just doesn't look like the player he did used to. His swing seems to have changed quite dramatically. From what I've seen of the footage, what I've seen of the Tiger Woods tracker on Twitter, he seemed to be missing a lot of shots way out to the right off the tee. Whether or not he's going through a grooving in period with his new TaylorMade clubs remains to be seen, but the driver he put in play at his event late last year, and so I don't really see how the greatest of all time, or the GOAT as an acronym, would struggle to adjust to his new clubs, but what do I know? And then, like I said, on to the Commercial Bank Qatar Masters. A guy called Zhonghun Wang won. Now I'm going to let that name sink in for a little bit, because it took me ages to figure out how to pronounce it, and I don't think I still am. He shot minus 16 overall and ended up in a 3-way tie with 2 people's names that I can't pronounce. So I'm just going to... and birded the first playoff hole to win, which was a par 5. I know absolutely nothing about this guy, other than the fact that he's already won 3 times on tour, so he must be a decent player. What I found quite impressive was after the first 2 days of play, there was a 9-way tie for first, of which Andy Sullivan was in the mix. it's great to see Andy Sullivan back up there. I really do rate him as a golfer. He finished in the end in a tie for, when I find him, tie for 28th. He died off a bit at the weekend, shot 1774, which kind of took himself out of the running really, which is a shame, but can't be faulted. It was nice to see him up there. Graham McDowell as well is back shooting some form, coming into form, finished tied 28th as well, so that's quite good to see. So yeah, really interesting week as far as golf is concerned. My round of golf though was pretty poor. Again, struck it quite well, tee to green. Just a lot of maintenance has been done on our course in the last week. They've holotined and sanded the greens, so they're currently like putting on a ploughed field. So when you're having balls sort of deviate 90 degrees right of the hole because they've hit a lump of sand or an aeration mark, it just is what it is. You know, it's short time pain for long term gain sort of thing. So I'm not too worried about that at the moment. As long as I keep striking it well, the putting will come back, and I've got my putting mat and the putting green when at the club when the weather's all right to use. So I'm not going to worry too much about that now. I just want to say a massive thank you to my playing partners that joined me on Saturday. It was a good laugh. New member as well, which is nice. So yeah, that's it. That's my roundup of this week's golf from Around the World Tours. Saturday knock boxed off. So join me tomorrow. Daily vlogs will start as normal on a Tuesday. So the schedule will be from now on. Mondays are going to be my roundup of golf. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will hopefully be daily vlogs. And Fridays going forwards, I'm going to be trying to do a couple of different things with Fridays, maybe some reviews, that sort of stuff. And then obviously Saturdays and Sundays off to record the golf ready for the following week. So yeah, stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all my other social media platforms. And I'll see you tomorrow.